to IT8 now. Governor Mike Braun has signed 9 new executive orders today aimed at making Indiana healthier.
And he announced the orders during a press conference with U.S. Secretary of Health Robert Kennedy Jr. IT8's Cody Fisher was in the room. And Cody, what are these executive orders actually targeting?
Well, guys, the executive orders are mainly targeting Indiana's SNAP program and Medicaid. Governor Braun, RFK Jr., and Dr. Mehmet Oz were met with applause right before Governor Braun outlined his new executive orders.
We're focused on root causes.
Governor Braun says one of the root causes for poor health is bad nutrition. On the SNAP side of things, people getting assistance won't be able to use it to buy candy or sugary drinks.
More SNAP money is spent on sugar drinks and candy than on fruits and vegetables. That changes today.
The most recent statistics from the U.S. Department of Agriculture show SNAP households nationwide used 2.1% of their aid on candy and 9.3% on sweetened drinks for a total of 11.4%, while they used 11.7% of their benefits on fruits and vegetables. One of Governor Braun's executive orders is targeting Medicaid by addressing improper payments. He says roughly 18% of the state's improper payments were because of errors in someone's eligibility status.
Today, we're taking action to make sure everyone on Medicaid is eligible for it in the first place.
We will not comply to fascism.
This was the scene outside of the press conference. Protesters making their voices heard to the people inside. One protester's focus was on maternal mortality rates in Indiana. According to the CDC, Indiana has one of the worst rates in the country, with 31 deaths for every 100,000 births.
We need investment over time to improve that, and so that moms and babies in Indiana have the same options that they have in every other state.
I asked Governor Braun how his executive orders will address Indiana's maternal mortality rate.
So that's a shameful statistic for us. When we've got the highest health care costs of any state in the country, and we sport the worst statistics on infant and maternal mortality rates. So when we're doing that, it's systemic. So every one of these executive orders is about changing the underlying issues that we've all got control over. So each one of them will play into that. If we get it right, we'll see those statistics go the other way.
At the press conference, U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services, RFK Jr., applauded Governor Braun for his executive orders.
We have to figure out new ways to make America, to allow Americans to take responsibility and agency for their own health. But we also need to, we need to change our food system in this country so that we start giving our kids foods that are going to actually make them healthy.
The goal is to empower Hoosiers to address root causes of chronic illness with preventions, nutrition, physical activity, and early screening.
Now, one of the 9 executive orders signed today will create a governor's fitness test for school kids across the state. For IT8, I'm Cody Fisher for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook for updates.
Cody, thank you. Well, at the press conference, Robert Kennedy Jr. addressed the measles outbreak. Now, he said the CDC is doing a good job in containing the 712 cases across the country. Right now, there are 6 cases here in Indiana. While not downplaying the importance of the MMR vaccine, Kennedy Jr. highlighted the importance of good medical treatment.
We need to also make sure that doctors know how to treat measles and how to treat the associated diseases, the pulmonary disease that often come with them, and bacteriological. And we can't rely simply on the vaccine. We also have to know how to treat measles. Children shouldn't die of measles.
Now, according to the CDC, 97% of the measles cases in the United States are people who are unvaccinated.